Michelle Obama says her husband was a way better president than Donald Trump because, among other reasons, he made America eat its carrots or something to that effect. Watch.
The 8 years that Barack was president, it was sort of like having the good parent at home, the one that told you to eat your carrots and go to bed on time. And now perhaps we have the other parent. Maybe it feels fun to some for now because we can eat candy all day and stay up late and not follow the rules.
Dan Bongino joins us to assess the sanctimony on parade. So when they brought interest rates down to zero, shafting middle-class savers because it was easier, was that an example of eating your carrots?
Yeah, the massive quantitative easing program that enriches investors and people with assets and decimates working-class families. Yeah, terrific, Tucker. You know what's really offensive, I mean really grotesquely offensive about that statement? Follow the rules, insinuating what? That Barack Obama was a rule follower? Let me tell you something. In my history with the Secret Service and international security for 12 years, you know what one of the rules was, Tucker? You don't leave your people behind to die in a foreign country when the embassy or special mission complex is under attack. You know what else is another one of the rules? When you're an IRS special agent with 1811 law enforcement authority, you don't go and target conservative groups out there with a weaponized IRS. You know, here's one more doozy for you. Let me give you another rule. When you're an executive branch official, no less the president in charge of it, you don't go out and usurp authority that is not yours on immigration by claiming prosecutorial discretion on people who cross the border illegally. Those are just a few rules Barack Obama just said, not for me.
So the idea is, we were brave and we told the truth even when it was unpopular. Can you think of a single example, and I watched carefully for 8 years, where Obama or his wife said anything that would be unpopular in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, or Washington, D.C., or Los Angeles? I mean, they seem to just read from the script of their friends. Did they ever challenge conventional wisdom on anything?
No. To be fair, let me do one. There was one time I heard him give a speech about Vietnam veterans, and I thought it was a good speech. And he basically gave no safe harbor to people who had attacked our Vietnam veterans. The Democrat Party had, and that was. But other than that, Tucker, he was a fake on taxes. He was awful on health care. He expanded the administrative state. He invented a bunch of presidential authority he didn't have. And I say with no reservations, he was the worst president in my lifetime. I'm 43 years old. Absolutely no doubt about that on any metric.
I wonder if he invited Al Sharpton over to the White House 70-odd times as a policy advisor. I wonder if he and his wife ever think, we left this country so desperate and unhappy that they elected Donald Trump to succeed us. I wonder, that's like kind of an obvious conclusion. Has it ever occurred to them?
No. And Tucker, what's even worse about the Obama presidency, the constituencies he claimed to be a champion of, the poor, the working man, black people in middle income and lower income communities in the inner cities, were left far worse off by Barack Obama. Tucker, income inequality got worse under the Barack Obama era. Black unemployment, inner cities, we saw rioting in inner cities. Black unemployment was through the roof. These were the groups he claimed to want to defend. No, he left just about everybody worse off. Racial discord in the United States by just about every available measure got worse. That's the legacy of the Obama presidency.
Well, when Al Sharpton's your policy advisor, that tends to happen. I always forget, and my producer just reminded me in my ear, that you protected President Obama. I mean, you were on his detail. I've seen pictures of it. How do you feel? I mean, I don't even know what to ask you. What do you remember about that? Or what is this, her, quote, evoke in you?
The worst part about it for me personally is he was a nice guy to me personally. Yeah. And I know you feel it's not personal to me. Politics isn't. This is the business of running the country. And so was his wife. They were always very pleasant to be around. They never gave us a hard time. And he was a gentleman. But you know what? A lot of people are gentlemen. And that's great. But that doesn't make you an effective president of the United States, Tucker. He hurt my wallet. He hurt my health care. He hurt my business. And, that's why I left. I couldn't take it.
He hurt the country. But I'm still glad he was nice. Yeah. That actually does count to me. Dan, thank you for that. As always, great to see you. That's it for us. Tune in every night at 8 to the show that's a sworn enemy of lying, pomposity, smugness, and groupthink. Good night from Washington. I bet Sean Hannity has a fantastic